Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 12 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, PTSC suspends regular service for holiday tomorrow. TNT set to host the final 3 rounds of the 2022 West Indies Championships. Wrecking to resume in Port of Spain and internationally. Israel on alert after second deadly attack in days. And now the news in detail. The Public Transport Service Company PTSC said its regular schedule will be suspended for Spiritual Shout Baptist Liberation Day tomorrow. In an update, the PTSC said as a result, no regularly scheduled services will be available on that day. The PTSC said regular scheduled services will be resumed on Thursday, March 31st. Trinidad and Tobago is set to host the final 3 rounds of the 2022 West Indies Championships. The first and the second rounds were played in February and hosted in Trinidad and Tobago and Barbados. Cricket West Indies announced on Tuesday that the final 3 rounds have been scheduled for the Queen's Park Oval, the Brian Lara Stadium and the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. When the tournament resumes, Trinidad and Tobago will face Leeward Islands Hurricanes at the Diego Martin Regional Complex from 18th to 21st of May in round 3. Imran's Cairns team will then face Barbados Pride at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy from 18th to 21st of May before taking on Guyana Harpy Eagles at the Queen's Park Oval from 1st to the 4th of June. Trinidad and Tobago is in second place in the table on 38.6 points and is seeking to overhaul defending champions Barbados 42 points to win their first regional first-class title since 2005. Couva North MP Ravi Rataram is calling on the Minister of National Security Fitzgerald Hines to establish a TNT Coast Guard base at the Carly Bay fishing facility after 2 fishing vessels were set ablaze early yesterday morning. According to reports, around 4 a.m., the 2 vessels were set on fire at the Carly Bay fishing facility. The Couva North MP said following the attacks, he held discussions with several stakeholders, including the vessel owner, the councillor for the area, and Director of Fisheries at the Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries regarding a proposal to hire a private security company to guard these vessels. The service would be at the expense of the Carly Bay fishermen, who are now both fearful and desperate to protect their livelihood. Both the police service and the Coast Guard were advised of the move and agreed in principle. Port of Spain Mayor Joel Martinez has announced the resumption of wrecking in the city come April. Martinez said he has received several complaints, both written and orally, over the last year of individuals parking in and around the city indiscriminately. The mayor said congestion in the city is getting out of hand and something needs to be done. He emphasized that this was not a money-making venture by the Port of Spain City Corporation to resume wrecking, but to have some order. Martinez noted that on April 8th, he expects to meet with officials from the Traffic Management Branch for other suggestions on how best the situation can be addressed. Internationally, 2 police officers have been killed in an attack by 2 Israeli Arab gunmen in the northern Israeli city of Hadira. The gunmen opened fire at a bus stop on Sunday night, killing the 2 police officers and wounding other people. The assailants were shot dead by counter-terrorism officers who happened to be at a restaurant nearby. The Islamic State group said it was behind the attack, the second within days by Israeli Arabs linked to the jihadist organization. The attacks came as Arab League foreign ministers gathered in Israel for the first time for a summit. And that was the 12 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, PTSC suspends regular service for holiday tomorrow. TNT set to host the final 3 rounds of the 2022 West Indies Championships. Wrecking to resume in Port of Spain, and internationally, Israel on alert after second deadly attack in days. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas.